Hey, yo, welcome back to Right at the Wire. Well, as part of our Louisiana Champions Day series, we're going to take a look at the Classic, which is the fifth race at Fairgrounds on Saturday's card. So let's get into it. So here we have the Classic for Louisiana Champions Day. It's the fifth race at the Fairgrounds on Saturday's card, and it's running a mile and an eighth for 3-year-olds and up. And these are, of course, all Louisiana breds. And this is a pretty short discussion. If for those of you who are familiar with Touch Upon a Star, there's really there aren't too many arguments against this one winning this race, in my opinion. He's 12 for 12 in the money versus State Open Company. They place it well. It doesn't matter. He's coming in third off the layoff off of a solid win, and he's just better than the rest of these horses. That's the bottom line. So tactically, he's going to have a huge edge being on the front end. I don't think anybody's going to really want to try to tussle with him too much. So he should have the lead all to himself, and I think that pretty much will do it from there. So Touch Upon a Star, definitely the win candidate. Think about, some horses to fill out your exotics. Tumba Rumba is kind of interesting. He comes off a career high in the Oklahoma Derby, but I don't know how much I like that race. I mean, he stalked all the way around the track. He had plenty of room on the rail, saved all kinds of ground, and yet really just didn't have enough in the stretch, and everybody seemed to be flying right by him. So it wasn't that impressive a race to me. His close was pretty marginal. However, he is improving since he's moved back to the dirt. It's just hard to like him after that last race. But class-wise, I think he's a fit, and I think he'll run He looks like he's ready to run a decent race. Mangum is a good 3-year-old who has done very well in Louisiana. He passed his biggest class test to date with a solid win in the Morial, although once he got to the lead, there really wasn't much of a challenge. He's third off the layoff, and so I'll expect a good race from him. But Touch Upon a Star has the speed edge, the tactical edge. Mangum comes from off the pace. So at 6-1, if we can get something near that, that's good value to put underneath for the exotics. And then just briefly, I'll talk about Behemoth Star, who, if you look at the running lines, the biggest advantage Behemoth Star ever has in a race is when Touch Upon a Star doesn't run in it. Because Behemoth Star has been second to Touch Upon a Star multiple times. Behemoth Star, you just can't like the pattern you're seeing. He's in a good race, bad race pattern. Now, the pattern suggests that this would be a good race. But it looks to me like maybe Father Time's catching up with him, or I don't know what. He definitely needs a break, I think. Yeah, but I just don't like the way the horse is headed, and I think there's more upside with Tumba Rumba and Mangum, so we're going to skip using him in this race. As far as the wagering strategy, it's pretty straightforward. It's Touch Upon a Star's race to lose, so I think you can probably make a heavy exacta with the one on top at 4-6. Looks pretty logical. And then, I'd go for a value. Hopefully you can get Bayou Jam or Cosmic Dream. One of them will be running late. They should stay out of the fire. And if the others start backing up from trying to challenge Touch Upon a Star, then perhaps they can clean up. So you throw an exacta down, it wouldn't hurt. Same thing with the trifecta. I think you can make a heavy 1-1 with 4-6, 4-6. But then maybe a 50-cent trifecta with one with 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hope you get some value in second or third to make for a decent ticket. What we're going to do is, obviously, when you have a short price on a horse like this, their value is more in the sequence betting. So, since we're going to cover the juvenile, which will be part of the middle pick 4, perhaps we'll post for that, and that would be the best use for Touch Upon a Star, in my opinion. It's just whatever, double, pick 3, pick 4, whatever you do, single Touch Upon a Star. I don't see much of a challenge here. So that's the Classic. Obviously, it's Touch Upon a Star's race to lose, and I think, barring an incident, I don't see him losing that race. Knock on wood, we don't want to see any more incidents this year. I think we've had enough. I think you'd agree on that. Best value for the race is likely in the sequence betting, and we'll put something together for a pick 3 or pick 4 because we do have some other stakes races that will coincide with the classic and some sequence betting. So be on the lookout for that. Hope our analysis helped you. There's not much of it. Pretty straightforward race, but wish you the best of luck with your own wagering strategy, of course. And if you do like content like this, please like and subscribe. And we thank those of you who have so far. Really appreciate that. There'll be more postings coming from the fairgrounds for this week, so be on the lookout for those. I'll talk to you soon, and until then, be well.